Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Courtney Shanice. Nice to meet you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate your continued support. So today I'm going to be doing another episode of Get to Know Me Q&A. I believe this is like part 3. It's been a while since I last did one, so I asked everyone in my community tab to send in some questions, and people have been sending me questions on other forms of media, so I've put them together. There are quite a few that I got, so I haven't been able to do them all in one video, but I've picked 18, and yeah, we're going to go through them together and hopefully you'll learn something new about me. So if there is any other questions that I have missed out that you want me to answer, do put them down below and I could do a part 4. Right, so the first one is, what is your favourite sub box and why? So I've decided to pick 2, and I was like, well, it's not fair when they're totally different categories. So for like the self-care and the beauty and all that good stuff, I've picked Lemonade Box. You know, I love getting my Lemonade Box. It is an exciting time. They just have such a great message. They really focus on mental health and self-awareness and well-being, and it's really encouraging to see them do that. Not only are you getting loads of nice products to try that are vegan, that are cruelty-free, you know, they're ethical, but they're really designed to help you with yourself, your inner peace. So, you know, they give you a message each month to encourage you, and you really do feel that personal touch. So I really like that about that. So yeah, I will link my Lemonade boxes like down below, like the playlist, so if you want to check them out, I do have a discount code, so if you want to try it. But yeah, so my second favourite sub box is, you've already guessed it, my Drive Crate box. I absolutely love Formula 1. I've been watching it since I was little, and you know, I can't believe it took me a while to find out there was a subscription box for it. Had I have known, I would have got it so much sooner. But I'm glad I finally found it, and yeah, I love it. You just get official licensed merchandise. You know, you get a wide selection of the different teammates and drivers. I love that they theme the boxes to a specific track and that country, you know, and they feature like highlights of that season. And yeah, I think it's a really good box, definitely worth the value of money. You know, you pay £30 a month, but you know, typically you'll get a big item that's retailed at like £25-30 or even more, and then the rest of the stuff is technically like free. So I think it's a really good way of building your merchandise collection if you are a fan of Formula 1. And as well, like if you're like me where it's not, you just want a specific team, you know, you're happy to have different teams merchandise, then it's a really great way to do that. So yeah, okay, these questions are by no means in any particular order. I just literally wrote them as I got them. So the next question is, what is your favorite vacation that you have been to? So I was torn between 2, but I think my favourite vacation was going to New York, because that was the first vacation at the age of 20 that I had my first flight, and I went to America for the first time, and I went on my own. So it was like a whole new, you know, range of experiences. And I made some really good friends out there. I had an amazing time. They were so welcoming, so friendly. And, you know, I became a regular at Dunkin' Donuts. You know, every morning I would go there. I would get my black coffee. I would get the blueberry glaze and the Boston cream donuts. And, you know, they were like, we love your accent. And they were just so nice, and on the last day they gave me my order for free because I just became such a regular in a short period of time. yeah, and like I went on a very spiritual holiday, so I went to different like headquarters of my religion, doing the tours, and I went to the Met Museum and did the Bible tour out there, and that was really cool. And I got to see some of the the tourist highlights, so it was a really good time and I really want to go back again. I was hoping to soon, but because of all the pandemic I wasn't able to, but it's definitely on my list to still go to again. So yeah. Okay, number 3. If you could use only one makeup item, what would it be? And that would be mascara. I have definitely become a bit more comfortable with my skin. So I've been a bit more relaxed in that I'm okay going barefaced out in public, and that was a really big step for me. But I feel like mascara just, they really open your eyes and they just really like change your face from lazy indoors to going out. I just find that mascara just really makes a difference for me and is a bit of a confidence item for me. So yeah. 4, if you could only use one makeup brand, what would it be? I don't know, because I have 2 in mind, and that would be either my classic number 7. I fully trust them. I love the brand. A lot of my makeup growing up was number 7. Even to this day, I'm still using number 7. But then I think about Jeffree Star Cosmetics and just how fun they are. And, there is a wider variety of products. Where number 7 is a lot more neutral, kind of like mature makeup. So I don't know, it's kind of like I really can't decide. I think maybe I would go number 7 just because it's a lot easier for me to buy number 7 makeup whenever I need it. If I needed to buy Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Beauty Bay doesn't always have everything. It's sold out a lot of the time. And if I order from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, it takes a while to ship. So in that sense, But then I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I love the wide variety. I love the formulas. I love that it's vegan, it's cruelty free. So yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. As well as number 7's a bit cheaper, so I could probably afford it better if that was the only one I had to get. Yeah. 5, favourite fast food place. That would probably be KFC. I do love a good KFC. I love their gravy. I know there's a lot of horror stories about their gravy and how it's made, but do you know what? I really don't care. I think it's delicious. I love dipping it with my chips, my chicken. So yeah, definitely KFC. 6, favourite shop. Now the person didn't actually specify like what type of shop. And so I was just like basing it on like experiences, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick Whittards because I love, for those who don't know, Whittards is a English tea shop, and you know me, I love my tea. And when you walk into Whittards, you are just hit with the amazing smell of tea, and they literally have like a table with these beautiful glass teapots with all this like loose tea in them, and you can try them. And I just love walking along the shelves, seeing all the different types of teas. They do also do like coffees and hot chocolate, but for me it's the tea, and yeah, I just love it. And you can buy even loose tea or tea bags, or you can actually go where they like scoop the tea for you and put it in like a little bag for you, and it's just such a great experience. So definitely, if you're in England, I recommend going to Whittards. Okay, if there was a movie about my life, which actress would play me? I would either have Emily Blunt or Amanda Seyfried to play me. I absolutely love those two actresses. They are brilliant at what they do, and I like to think I look a bit like them. I know in my early YouTube days a load of people said that I looked like Renee, oh, what's her last name? Renee, oh, it's escaped me now, but they were saying that she could play me in a movie. So yeah, honestly, to have either of those three actresses play me, I would be so honoured. Okay, number 8, how do you remain positive? Trust me, it's difficult. But what's really helped me is to do things that make you happy. So I love baking, gardening, listening to my favourite music, you know, and not isolating myself, you know, because when you're alone, that's when, you know, you start overthinking and you start getting depressed even more so. So, you know, keep surrounding yourself with family and friends. And, you know, if you are having a bit of a downtime, don't be afraid to talk to someone. I am the worst at that, you know. I am someone that I will keep everything inside, and then it just creates this turmoil, and then things just get worse. But, you know, being able to talk to someone, you know, and letting them help you, you know, it really does give us a bit more of peace of mind. So I know for us English, we don't talk about our problems, but I have really understood in these last 2 years that you need to, for your own sake, because, you know, that's what family and friends are there for. They are there to help you. So if you are going through a difficult time, find someone that you trust and talk to them. Okay, number 9, are you single? Technically, yes, I am. Yeah, my last relationship ended January 2020, so I've been single for a while, 2 years. But yeah, I'm loving it. You know, I'm doing things that I want to do. I'm definitely learning to enjoy my own company. I've enjoyed doing things with my family, with my friends. And I think you need to enjoy those things before you can enjoy a relationship. So, you know, yeah, when I get, you know, a chance to be in a relationship with someone, I will be ready. Okay, number 10. If you could be any Disney princess, who would it be? I would have to say Elsa. 1, she is so cool. And 2, like having those ice powers, being able to create an ice palace, ice sculptures, build a snowman that comes to life. You know, that would be really fun. And as well, like I feel the cold all year round. Like even in the summer, my mum will be like, why are your hands so cold? You know, I feel the cold so much. I have to wear multiple layers all the time. So to be able to not feel the cold, like as she says, the cold never bothered me anyway, that would be amazing for me. Okay, number 11. If you could be any Disney character, who would it be? Of course, I would pick my favourite character of all, and that would be Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I would have tea parties with the Mad Hatter and the rabbit. You know, I would like play, what was it, croquet with the Queen. You know, I think it would be really good fun. So yeah. Okay, number 12. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Again, they didn't specify if that was savoury, if that was sweet, so I've picked one of each. So for my savoury, I would pick a sausage roll. I absolutely love my sausage rolls. And if it's sweet, I would go like a cinnamon bun. So yeah, if I could just eat those for the rest of my life, I would be very happy. I might be a bit fat, but I would be happy. I would just do loads of exercise. Okay, 13. Would you give up your day job to become a full-time YouTuber? Actually, no, I wouldn't. because I quite like the balance. I love the idea of waking up, going to work, and then coming home and watching YouTube, filming a YouTube video, uploading it. Yeah, I like the balance. Like, I think it would be really cool to be an official YouTuber, like where it's my day job. But the reality is I quite like doing both. I like having it as a side hobby. So, you know, it's going well so far. You know, I'm getting PER. I'm making loads of good relationships with people on YouTube. I'm having so much fun filming, and yeah, I think it's going well the way it is. Okay, 14, where would you like to travel to? I would like to go to Japan, I would like to go to Egypt, I would like to go to Singapore, I want to visit more states in America, I'd like to go to Australia. So yeah, there's a lot of also like European places I want to go to, so like Romania, Amsterdam. I want to go to Disneyland Paris. I want to go to the Florida Disney World. So yeah, there's a lot of places on my bucket list. I'd love to go to a safari in Africa. But yeah, unfortunately, it all takes money. But I have just booked a trip to Spain, so I am looking forward to that. That is another one to tick off my box, my bucket list. Okay, 15, did you ever watch Doctor Who? I religiously watched Doctor Who growing up. My first one was Christopher Eccleston, loved him, and then David Tennant, again, loved him. Matt Smith, I watched it. It was okay. Some episodes were definitely better than others. And then I watched about half of Peter Capaldi's, and then I just lost all interest. I felt like they really fell away from the magic of Doctor Who and what it stood for, and it just lost the fun. So I actually stopped watching it, and then of course they made Doctor Who a woman, which, I'm sorry, yes, I'm a woman, but I don't feel like every single character needs to be a woman. And you know, Doctor Who is a bloke. That is how I've grown up. It's always been a bloke. You know, someone you can fall in love with. So, you know, it's just not for me. I mean, in my ideal world, it's Doctor Who and Rose Tyler. You know, that is the dream, you know. So yeah, I have heard rumours that Doctor Who is gonna change back into a bloke at some point, so I might watch it again, see, you know, how they do it. I think they're getting the original producer back, so that might bring back some of that nostalgia. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait and see. 16, what kind of music do you like? I like all sorts of music. It definitely depends on my mood, so whether it be classical, opera, so I like Calipari, I like Andrea Bocelli, then I like 80s pop music, I like 80s rock music, you know, your Guns N' Roses, you know, your Starship, your Berlin, Cyndi Lauper, that sort of thing. And then, you know, I suppose growing up for me, it was very much 2000s music, so like Lady Gaga, Eminem, you know, so a lot of like rap and pop, and then a lot of like heavy metal rock music more recently. Well, I say recently, when I was like 14, 15, so like 10 years ago, you know, I really got into like Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Bring Me the Horizon of Mice and Men. So you can really see that my music really does wide range across the genres. So yeah. I do have a song tag actually while I think about it, so I will link that down below if you want to learn more about my music taste. Okay, 17, favourite scary movie. I don't purposely watch a lot of scary movies, it's just not my thing, but I do love Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. I think that is a brilliant movie. And I loved the Bird Box with Sandra Bullock. I think that was such a really good movie, the way they did it. Definitely made you jump a few times. But yeah, I don't really watch a lot of scary things. You know, I'm much more, I suppose, action, adventure. I love my superheroes. You know, I love my romance, comedy, that sort of thing. But yeah, I think if I wanted a bit more of a gory thing, I'd probably go more TV series, like a detective thing. But yeah, I don't really necessarily go out on my way to watch scary movies. Like, I don't watch any of The Conjuring or Scream or, you know, any of those sort of things. It just does not appeal to me whatsoever. And then lastly, 18 favourite YouTubers to watch. Okay, there's so many, but you got the Miss Annie Cakes, you've got Kayla Varney, Rock Chick Beauty, Nate Vlogs, Mary Catherine with Cats, you've got Kimmy's Boxes, Kimmy's Kitchen and More, Just Nina, Laura, Alyssa Pope. There's so many, like, honestly, I could spend probably an entire video going through all the ones that I watch at the moment. That's just to name a few. They're all really good channels. I definitely recommend going and checking them out. And yeah, that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed and you got to learn something a bit about me. And yeah, like I said, if there's any more questions you want me to answer, put them down below. I will do them at some point. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and do leave me a comment down below. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.